Welcome to the official video overview for the initial public offer of Xpression 360 Services India Limited. We are a 360-degree marketing communications, Marcom, and integrated services provider offering a comprehensive range of solutions including event management, exhibitions and trade fairs, brand activation, creative and advertising services, media planning and buying, digital marketing and content production. Through our integrated marketing communications approach, we design and execute campaigns that assist our clients in enhancing brand visibility, engaging effectively with target audiences, and delivering impactful communication experiences across both physical and digital platforms. We cater to government departments, central ministries, public sector undertakings, and private sector enterprises across diverse industries. The Care Edge report has been exclusively commissioned and paid for in connection with the offer, and any reliance on such information for making an investment decision in the offer is subject to inherent risks. This video is directed at and is intended for distribution to and use by residents of India only. The information in this video is not for publication or distribution directly or indirectly in or into the United States. No part of the contents of this video shall be copied or duplicated in any form by any means or redistributed. You are viewing this video on the basis that you have confirmed your representation, agreement and acknowledgement to the book running lead managers and Xpression 360 Services India Limited that you are the intended recipient of this video and you are located in India. If you are not permitted to view this video or are in any doubt as to whether you are permitted to view this video, please exit this video. Caution: investors are advised not to rely on any other document, content or information provided in respect to the public offer on the internet / online websites / social media platforms / microblogging platforms by finfluencers. Investors are advised to rely only on the information contained in the offer document and the price band advertisement for making investment decision in the offer. Investors are advised to read the Draft Red Herring Prospectus (DRHP) and Draft Abridged Prospectus dated March 30th, 2026. Xpression 360 Services India Limited IPO, comprising of an offer of sale up to 15 million equity shares of face value of Rs 5 each, aggregating up to Rs -million. Xpression 360 Services India Limited was incorporated March 15th, 2010. With its registered office located at Kolkata, West Bengal, and corporate office located at Delhi. We commenced operations in 2010 under the name Xpressions Ad Agency Private Limited and are accredited with the Indian Newspaper Society (INS) for above-the-line ATL media buying, which enables access to government and print media inventory at standardized rates. Such accreditation enhances transparency, enables cost efficiencies, and supports the efficient execution of ATL campaigns. Over the years, we have built domain expertise in marketing communications and expanded our capabilities across the media and entertainment value chain. Pursuant to a corporate restructuring, the company was reconstituted as Xpression 360 Services India Limited and has since transitioned into an integrated communications and event management solutions provider. We are also a platinum member of the Event and Entertainment Management Association (EEMA), an industry body representing participants in the events and experiential marketing sector. We have a pan-India operational presence with offices in key cities including Kolkata, New Delhi, Mumbai, Guwahati, Patna, Bhubaneswar, and Chennai, enabling us to execute projects across multiple locations. In addition to our domestic operations, we have undertaken assignments in international markets for government departments, central ministries, and public sector undertakings. Our international experience spans multiple geographies, including France, Australia, Germany, Russia, Singapore, Spain, Thailand, the United Arab Emirates, the United States of America, Canada, and the United Kingdom. We adopt a customer-centric approach and design our service offerings to align with the functional and aesthetic requirements of our clients. A substantial portion of our revenue is derived from business to government and ministries (B2G) and BPSU (B2PSU) engagements, which contributed 97.37% of our revenue from operations for the period ended September 30th, 2025, 83.71% in fiscal 2025, 97.53% in fiscal 2024, and 93.38% in fiscal 2023. Our customer base spans multiple sectors including aerospace, defense and marine, agriculture, forestry and fisheries, automotive and transportation, banking, financial services and insurance, biotechnology, pharmaceuticals and healthcare, education and research, energy, oil and gas and utilities, engineering, construction and manufacturing, information technology and services, and trade, export and retail. Such diversification mitigates concentration risk and limits exposure to any single customer or sector. Our business model is aligned with client requirements, and we structure our service offerings and resource allocation accordingly. We have established long-standing relationships with a diverse customer base, supported by our focus on timely execution, cost efficiency, and consistent service delivery. We served 126, 235, 195 and 172 customers for the 6 months period ended September 30th, 2025, and in fiscal 2025, fiscal 2024, fiscal 2023 respectively. With over 15 years of experience in executing communication campaigns, we have catered to a diversified client base including Inter Alia, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited (HPCL), Indian Oil Corporation Limited (IOCL), Power Finance Corporation Limited (PFCL), Etzel India Limited, State Bank of India (SBI), Sport Authority of Gujarat, and Trident Exhibitor. We operate an asset-light business model, combining our in-house capabilities with outsourced execution to maintain operational flexibility and scalability. Our core functions, including creative and content development, project conceptualization, designing, content creation, client servicing, sales and marketing, supply chain and procurement management, quality assurance, research and development, and overall project management and administration, are undertaken by our in-house teams, enabling integrated management of assignments while we engage third-party service providers for specialized execution across our business verticals. In our marketing communications and media services vertical, we procure media inventory across print, television, radio, cinema, and digital platforms and engage external vendors for production and creative execution. In our events and exhibitions vertical, we engage third-party contractors for infrastructure development, fabrication, technical integration, and on-ground logistics. We have established an extensive and integrated vendor network across multiple states in India, comprising over 40 vendors, including partners engaged in exhibition fabrication, event infrastructure, audio-visual and lighting technology, digital setup, printing, and logistics. Such network includes local service providers with familiarity in state-specific regulatory requirements, cultural considerations, and logistical conditions. This operating model enables us to execute projects across locations with centralized oversight over quality and brand consistency, while achieving cost efficiencies through localized sourcing and maintaining flexibility to scale our operations in line with project requirements. Investors should note the following important risks. 1. We derived 84.19% and 60.47%, 71.99% and 65.88% of our revenue from our top 10 customers for 6 months period ended September 30th, 2025 and for the fiscals 2025, 2024 and 2023 respectively. The loss of any of these customers or reduction in business from such will have a material adverse effect on our business, financial condition, results of operations and cash flows. 2. Our business is substantially dependent on government and PSU clients with a significant portion of our revenue derived from business to government and ministries, B2G, and B-PSU, B2PSU engagements, which contributed 97.37% of our revenue from operations for the period ended September 30th, 2025, 83.71% in fiscal 2025, 97.53% in fiscal 2024, and 93.38% in fiscal 2023. Any failure in execution, including safety or structural lapses, may adversely affect our ability to secure and retain such engagements, which could have a material adverse effect on our business, financial condition, and results of operations. 3. We derive our revenue from operations from customers located across 25 states and 5 union territories in India. On average, more than 70% of our revenue from operations for the 6 months period ended September 30th, 2025 and last 3 fiscals was derived from Maharashtra, Gujarat and Haryana. Any disruption in our operations in these states, whether due to internal or external factors, could restrict our operations and have an adverse effect on our business, results of operations and financial condition. 4. Our business is materially dependent on our events and exhibitions vertical, which contributes a significant portion of our revenue. Any decline in demand for such services may have a material adverse effect on our business, financial condition, and results of operations. 5. Our asset-light business model exposes us to significant reliance on third-party vendors and media suppliers. Any disruption in vendor availability, performance, or pricing may have a material adverse effect on our business, profitability, and results of operations. Please read the section titled Risk Factors beginning on page 22 of the DRHP. The promoters of our company are Mohit Gupta, Kanupriya Gupta, Ramesh Kumar Gupta, and Ramesh Kumar Gupta HUF, and in aggregate hold 59,850,900 equity shares of face value of 5 rupees each in our company, representing 99.99% of the issued, subscribed, and paid up equity share capital of our company. Please read the section titled Risk Factors beginning on page 22 of the DRHP. Our company has 5 directors on its board, comprising 1 managing director, 1 whole-time director, and 3 independent directors, including 2 women independent directors. Company's revenue from operations for the 6 months period ended September 30th, 2025 and for financial years 2025, 2024 and 2023 was 1,616.04 million rupees, 2,802.28 million rupees, 2,234.44 million rupees and 1,154.88 million rupees respectively. The adjusted EBITDA margin percent for the 6 months period ended September 30th, 2025 and for financial years 2025, 2024 and 2023 was 17.24%, 13.90%, 9.82% and 8.33% respectively. The PAT margin percent for the 6 months period ended September 30th, 2025 and for financial years 2025, 2024 and 2023 was 11.94%, 9.71%, 6.59%, and 6.56% respectively. Investors are advised to refer to the DRHP beginning from page 211 for further details on restated financial information. There are outstanding litigation proceedings involving our company, directors, promoters, key managerial personnel, and members of senior management. Any adverse outcome in such proceedings may have an adverse impact on our reputation, business, financial condition, results of operations, and cash flows. For further details, see Outstanding Litigations and Material Developments on page 331 of the DRHP. Our company will not receive any proceeds from the offer. The objects of the offer are to 1. Achieve the benefits of listing the equity shares on the stock exchanges, and 2. Carry out the offer for sale of up to 15 million equity shares of face value of 5 rupees each, aggregating to million rupees by the promoter selling shareholder. The promoter selling shareholder will be entitled to the entire proceeds of the offer after deducting their respective portion of the offer expenses and relevant taxes thereon. For further details, see Objects of the Offer beginning on page 90 of the DRHP. IPO will be conducted through book building with allotment of not more than 50% of the offer to qualified institutional buyers, QIBs, not less than 15% of the offer to non-institutional bidders, NIBs, and not less than 35% of the offer to retail individual bidders. The equity shares are proposed to be listed on BSE Limited and the National Stock Exchange of India Limited. Smart Horizon Capital Advisors Private Limited, formerly known as Shreni Capital Advisors Private Limited, and Swaraj Shares and Securities Private Limited are the book-running lead managers to the offer. Investments in equity and equity-related securities involve a degree of risk, and investors should not invest any funds in the offer unless they can afford to take the risk of losing their entire investment. Please read the draft red herring prospectus dated March 30th, 2026, along with draft abridged prospectus and any corrigendum or addendums thereto. Disclaimer: neither the company nor the promoters are seeking an investment from you based on this video. This is a video for information purposes only and is not a promotional video and does not constitute an invitation or offer to acquire, purchase, or subscribe to the equity shares of the company. Potential investors should wait for the red herring prospectus to be filed in relation to the offer for making any investment decision.